Mataroli and ISO, smoked taragon chicken.
Well, g'day, back again, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are al fresco style once again, and the Mornington Peninsula is putting on an absolutely magnificent afternoon with bright sunshine, so nice to have that. Anyway, straight into it. This is a large sized chicken, hard to find sometimes these days, so when you see them at your supermarket, make sure you grab a couple and put one in the freezer. But a nice big fat chicken. It's been in the brine for 24 hours, and for those that saw the pork in brine video, very similar brine. I just substituted the oregano for some rosemary, and the inspiration for this whole meal comes from Lynn and Tony, our good next door neighbours, and thank you for encouraging me to do this one. And she's also given me some beautiful homegrown bay leaves, so, and the taragon as well. So they've got a good garden over there, don't you worry about that. So what I'm doing today, I'm putting a little bit of a twist on it, which you'll see. So the chicken's come out of the brine, we've dried it down, and I've actually infused it with some honey soy marinade. So I'll just do that again, right under the skin, and right down inside the chicken. I'm just going to use my injector here, and I'm just squirting that honey soy, and you can see how that comes up, which is just a absolute treat. I love these little gadgets. Then I'm getting some of this lovely homegrown taragon, and I'm putting that straight in, right up under the skin, filling it up like a pocket, and folding all that in. Throw a little bit more of taragon that popped out there, looking good. And then I want all that flavour to stay in, and you know I'm not a big fan of the coating everything in olive oil, so I'm just going to base that in a bit of honey soy for the whole idea. Yes, it will add a bit of flavour with the taragon, but it's also going to just put a nice seal on it and hold that flavour in. That's the idea. So then we're going to smoke that, and I've got the smoker fire on now, but when I just bring that smoking up a little bit, I'm going to use a bit of apple wood from Dylan's farm. So thank you to Dylan for the apple wood. I'll just turn this chicken around so you can get a good view of that, so you can see where I've stuffed it with the taragon, and just giving it a good liberal base. I don't do much by halves, so plenty of that honey soy, and with the smoke, that should come up a treat. Now, not one to waste a fire or an opportunity. There's something else I'm going to throw in for the lunches for next week, which I'll show you quickly. Oh, there's James. Did you hear that in the background? That's James. He is awake again. It's nice to see that. And obviously doing a chook mating call or something. But anyway, we won't touch that, I think. We'll leave that there. So here's a lovely rump roast. Found this meat chiller. Absolutely. Boys down there had this on special on Friday night. So look at that, a lovely rump roast. But what I've done, also inspired from Lynn and Tony, my English friends, doing it in an English mustard. So all I've done is really opened the roast up, filled it with a little bit of minced garlic, scored it, yes, and filled it with some minced garlic, rubbed that on liberally again with the English mustard, and then salt and pepper. And these are of equal weight, so it just makes it easy to be able to weigh them and cook them at the same time. A little bit of trivia for you. The chicken, when I purchased it, it weighed 2.8 kilos is what I paid for. When I got it home, after I drained it and dried it, only 2.7. But guess what? After it's been in the brine for 24 hours, it's back to 2.8. So it just shows how that moisture. Bit of trivia. James says a bit of useless trivia. But anyway, you can make up your mind. All right, I'll see you later on back at the smoker. Thanks very much. Bye.